Good morning! Today we're going to center on history to introduce Taipei City since the Qing Dynasty to the present time. Now let's go!
Firstly, let's start from the Qing Dynasty. Now I'm at the north gate of Taipei. This traditional structure was built in the Qing Dynasty with the walls enclosed the center of Taipei City back then.
The ancient city walls, who played an important role in protecting the administrative agencies back in the Qing dynasty, were all gone now, but 4 of the city gates still stand upright in Taipei. The north gate is the best preserved gate among the 4 remaining gates. It kept its original appearance without any rebuilding, while the others were all changed beyond recognition.
As a national historical site, not only does the North Gate testify to the modern and fast-paced Taipei City, but it also serves as the most representative and historical site that connects the past and the modern time.
This old gate has been taking care of the town for decades, for the past, for now, and for the future.
The first attraction must be the Beitou Historic Station. In 1916, it was first built to make people in Taipei more convenient to enjoy hot springs in Beitou. But in 1988, it was shut down because of the decreasing number of passengers. Thanks to some future workers, the rebuild project was approved and finished in April 2017.
Now you can see the remade railway and train cable here. In October, Hot Spring Festival takes place here. It's a really high time for Beitou. Long Night's Hot Spring has operated since 1907. It is not only a fantastic hot spring retreat, but also a well-preserved structure. During World War I, many soldiers would heal their wounds by enjoying hot spring there.
In 1923, Theological House has set a monument about his journey in Taiwan here. Now the bathhouse for men remains what it looked like in 1920s. Long Night Hot Spring has provided their high-quality service for both locals and tourists, as they have been doing for centuries.
Now we are at the Beitou Park. Once you step onto the park, you are soon greeted with the fountain. Green is also the future of the park.
And this is Beitou Library. It is evaluated as the most 25 beautiful libraries in the world. And it is one of the most famous green buildings in Taiwan too. After a long walk, it is time to have a hearty meal. You can find a standing named Ahong Spring Roll in a Beitou traditional market. It sells for immediate consumption, so it tastes appetizing. Though it costs only 150 yen, you can still eat your heart content. After tasting this tasty spring roll, let's move on to our next spot.
Taipei Main Station is the largest station in Taiwan. It is Taipei's transportation hub which combines MRT, train, HSR, Taoyuan Airport MRT, and even long-distance buses. The place we are now is the rear Taipei Main Station, and it is the distribution center of the wholesalers.
In 1860, there was a harbor nearby which was the biggest harbor in Taiwan. So the place we are now was once the most prosperous area in Taipei.
At that time, people from southern Taiwan would travel north to make their living. There are many stores. Although they look a little bit old, they are of historic significance.
Every store is devoted to distinctive items. such as glassware, toys, or hair accessories.
Additionally, there are a lot of delicious food. My recommendations are brown sugar milk and flaky scallion pancakes. They're really yummy.
Brown sugar pearl milk is the new bubble milk tea. There are many toppings of flaky scallion pancakes, like eggs, cheese, and so on. The freshly made flaky scallion pancakes with toasting can really make your mouth water.
Hey everyone, follow me! We are now at one underground mall. The underground mall features teenage culture with the latest comic and online game releases and my favorite capsule toys. Look, you can see every kind of capsule toy. It's a paradise for young people.
Lastly, let's move back to the modern era. Now I'm in Xinyi commercial district. 30 years ago, the so-called Taipei Manhattan was just fields everywhere. The government planned to develop a science center and chose this open field. Now, it may be the most flourishing place in Taipei for its highest density of department stores, clothing shops, restaurants, theaters, cosmetic stores.
As you can see, here is really the capital of fashion and commerce. Moreover, Taipei Landmark, Taipei 101, sits here as well.
On every New Year's Eve, thousands of people flock to see the dazzling firework display at Taipei 101.
On some special occasions, there will be fantastic light shows to amuse or inspire people. For example, earlier this year, as the coronavirus just broke out, the world saw Taiwan's effort to the virus fight. There were signs saying Taiwan can help. That was quite encouraging. Inside these magnificent buildings are many companies on the upper floors, whereas restaurants and souvenir stores are on the lower floors. And the famous Chinese dish restaurant, Din Tai Fung, holds a branch here as well.
Now let's have a look. Its most popular dish, xiaolongbao, features its 18 folds, with a thin layer of dough and juicy fillings. No wonder Din Tai Fung has branches worldwide and is well loved by people from all over the world. After our introduction, hope you have a further understanding of Taipei City. Taipei is a city of diversity and vitality. Come see for yourself.